Hi everyone. I'm just lighting up a brand new bundle. Oh, you never know what's going to happen with that. Woo! I don't have any burn marks on my rug at all. So, welcome. Come on in. I'm Maggie of maggiesbliss.com. I should really be doing this over the thing. Over my little shell so that it stays safe. So, oh, love it. So I just get these whenever they come on sale from Sage Goddess because she gets it right from her garden. Nice and natural, organic. And if she has to source them, again, it's, ethically sourced white sage. So sage, just to open the space really fast. So this is my little, I think Topanga is barking at a delivery guy. I don't know if you guys heard her little yelp. When you see her, you're like, that came out of her. Topanga's a cutie. Hi, Linda. So today, our little magic mini is going to be, and for the next 28 weeks, Thursdays or Friday, if I flip-flop, that's okay, but it'll be once a week. Soul coaching. So we're doing the soul coaching. So this is a full program that is way more in depth than what I'll have time to offer during like 10-15 minute segment with you guys once a week. Obviously, if it calls to you, come on in. And sorry about the dog. I know the delivery guy will be really fast. So soul coaching. So I am a certified soul coach, Denise Lynn. Yes, she's awesome. She's amazing. I love her. So with her soul coaching program, and I totally align with this, and I've kind of like evolved it into 4 elements of the soul that you'll see. I have the whole all the classes are recorded already. I did them live when I did them, and they're all recorded. So if you ever are interested in like the full program, you can do it through my online class, or when we can go in person, right? It'd be cool to do it in person. And then see how deep you want to go with this. Soul coaching is beautiful. It takes into account the 4 elements, as I said. So it's earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. And spirit is embedded in it all. So for 28 weeks, 7 weeks, each 7 weeks is a different element. We're working with the Lakota medicine wheel, but we're not going around it clockwise. So what we do is we start in air, which I think is so appropriate because spring right now, it's air. So spring is the element of air. It's new beginnings, it's all the things, and let's get started. So maybe if you're similar to me and who I've heard, like a lot of my students have been saying is just starts and stops this year so far. It just feels like you want like something to help you just, let's get going and stay going, keep the momentum. So let's try that together for these quickie sessions. And I have students who have taken my 28-day soul coaching program with me, the whole 9 yards, and then like maybe less than a year later came back for a second hitter because they felt like they scraped away an onion layer of crap, and then they wanted to continue doing that work. So it's really cool, and it's really cool when you're able to do it with a soul coach like me and be able to, enjoy the process, get unique journeys and channelings that might come through for you, or just having that soul coaching, that back and forth really helps you work through issues. So we're going to do our mini sessions. I'm going to try and we're going to do all 28 weeks like usual, and then you can take it deeper if you want. We're in week 1. Week 1 is air. So this is the quick hitter, guys. One thing to do, show up for each of these mini sessions. They're free. They're only going to be 10 to 15 minutes tops. And starting next week, because I want to make sure I get through everything this week, starting next week, we're going to have a 3 to 5 minute meditation in our tiny session. So that'll be really cool to just embody what you're doing with this work. The first thing you do when you start this is to just make a commitment. Make a commitment to yourself, to your soul, that this is what you're going to do. You're going to honor this program And that commitment, you can write it down and make a contract, make it pretty if you want, put crystals, glue it and draw on it, whatever. It's yours, and it's just holding yourself accountable. But when you come in with me, that's really cool, because then you can comment on this video. You can always post in my 1111 Magical Gateways group. If you want to like have like actual conversation like in a group format, you can do that. Or just message me privately. I'm always here to help. So also, make your commitment to make these changes, whatever the change is, or maybe you don't have a specific goal. Like for me, I'm going to choose 2 different intentions for this because I have 2 specific goals right now. One is to lose the weight that I gained over winter. And also, get myself back on track and feeling good. But also like just with regard to my business and continuing that prosperous flow, right? So I have a couple of goals, but main intention, pick one if it's too easy, or maybe your main intention is very more like high level. Like, I just want to feel better. I just want to feel like I can be happy in my own skin. I want to feel like I'm not bottling anything up, or whatever the thing is. So check yourself and ask, right? What is your intention for the program? Because the magical thing about this program is the minute you sign up, the universe is listening, and you make this commitment, your higher self, your I am presence, they're all listening, and they're saying, oh, they're committing to this thing. We're going to get to work now. So it's magical to go into all of the elements, right? Physically here in this realm, but they're also very etheric, like really they have their own energy about them that is beyond just the earth. It's all connected. So these things that you're doing, these tiny little steps every week, are going to be like little steps that take you a little bit farther, but they have this powerful ripple effect that you just cannot fathom. And then like after 28 weeks, you'll be shifted, you'll be changed, and you're going to wonder what the heck happened. I'm totally different. Like, go back to your contract at the end of the 28 weeks and just be like, oh wow, and this was just the quick session every week. But because you get to take this quick session, you're going to process it for a whole week, and then we're going to come up into our next week for the next lesson, right? So soul coaching is powerful. It takes into account all the elements, and it's about getting to know your soul again. You are happiest when you are living your authentic life. So these little steps can get you there and help you be more authentic, feel more authentic, and align with your truest soul's mission, your truest self. Like maybe you're in the right path, maybe career-wise, but really it's just honoring and honing your voice because you're not maybe speaking up, or maybe you want something physically to feel better, health-wise, etc. Maybe there's love and relationships or friendships that you're like hoping to be more connected with. So like they can have many, you can have the goals can be insane. So what is yours? And like, right, you just say, I'm committed to this process. I really want to see where I'm going to go with this. Start a journal every day, and that will help you. Write only a few things or one thing. Just be like, my inspiration today. Here's the affirmation that you gave me, which I will soon. And then I took this affirmation, I thought about it, I pondered, or I meditated, or I walked, or I yogaed, whatever you did. Or didn't do, right? And just be like, this happened today, or I was a couch potato today, because I love being lazy. So no judgment here. Everyone needs lazy time. Hear what I said? Permission to relax, go easy on yourself, and then honor when you feel like, okay, now's the time to take action. So there's, balance. And everyone has a different balance. Some people need more rest than other people in order to be balanced. Some people are introverts, some people are extroverts. Extroverts need more people time, but still need alone time. Introverts need more alone time, but still need people time. That whole yin yang thing where a spot of the black's in the white and a spot of the white's in the black, it's the whole thing. It's balance. So for me, I'm the introvert who needs more time alone, but still need people contact, right? Okay. Here's day one. Day one is all about your life assessment, but here's your affirmation. If you remember nothing else, remember the affirmation this week. My evaluation of myself is not who I am. Who are you? It's ever changing. So today and this week and for the next 7 weeks, we're in the element of air. So periodically take deep breaths. Visualize life force energy filling your lungs and your body. Honor air. If you're into yoga and even if not, do full breaths, full deep breaths, do other kinds of breathing techniques like alternate nostril breathing. I have a little bit of allergy things still going on, so I'm not even gonna pretend to do that with you today. I'm a yoga instructor, but perhaps next week when I feel cleared up, I'll add that as a part of our 3 to 5 minute meditation. That'll be really cool. But do some breath work, and you can also look it up. There's plenty out there. I have a few videos out there too that have the alternate nostril breathing and the breath of fire and the things. So you can always go for free on my YouTube page and just check out the different yoga classes / breath work. And I believe one of them even has the name breath work in it, just so you know that that's going to be like a big hitter in that particular class. So check it out. Don't feel overwhelmed and doing all the things. So there's layers and levels that you can take this to, and the energy you put into it obviously is the energy you get out of it. But know that even if it's just the layer of the thinking, the mental brain, and you're working through that, that's going to be tremendous. And the element of air is all about the mind. So there's going to be a lot of thinking for the next 7 weeks, a lot of mental clarity that we need to just declutter our brain so we have that mental clarity. So this is the start of the program. Then we get into the element of water, and that's all your emotions and getting into that layer and fluidity. So then we hit it with fire, and that's action and purification and transmutation. And we ground it all out the last 7 weeks with earth. So today, let's honor air. Notice the air around you. We can't see it unless, actually, here's a cool exercise. When you're looking at the sky, I especially find this easy when I'm looking at a blue sky, but I've been able to do it with a cloudy sky. You just kind of gaze at the sky, but you allow your awareness to kind of go unfocused and just enjoy that meditative look at the sky. And you'll start to see little white things moving around. They almost look like sperm, sorry. Earmuffs for the kids. But they're little white things that are flowing around, and that's prana, that's life force energy. So that is the element of air too, but you can watch leaves blowing in the wind and just everything to connect to that element and feel like you've embodied it. Life assessment is level 1. So think about this, if all you do is like the life assessment. So that's just taking time to assess where you are in life right now, and writing it down in your process journal. So just have a journal if you can. If not, maybe you're taking notes on your phone. You're like, I'll have like a little chain going with myself. I have tons of text chains that are always going to me, so I can like take random notes wherever I'm at. So maybe you do it that way. But include where you are with your health, relationships, finances, career, creativity, and spiritual fulfillment. Writing out your intention for the 28 days. So this could be a part of like your intention. I know I'm here for this, here for that, here for this, here for that. If you are able to take it a little farther, this is where you get into like the mental part and steps and leaps. So you're bridging the breach. So reviewing this exercise that is next. You write down where you are now and where you would like to be. So those things I just mentioned in general, and maybe there's more you want to add to the list. Where are you now? So put that in one column, and then where would you like to be? So that can be a part of your intention to take it a little step farther and really think about it. So your assessment, ask yourself the following questions for each item here. And I'm going to run through this wicked fast as much as I can, but you can add to this list, right? Where I am and where I would like to be. So self-esteem, putting the needs of others before my own, worry, frustration, resentment, bitterness, shame, guilt, anger, irritation, fear, long, that could be failure, success, intimacy, commitment, taking risks, being busy and overwhelmed, self-motivation, creativity, physical health, joy, enthusiasm, relationships with friends or lovers or family members or the creator, forgiving myself and others, sexuality, my past, job, work, career, and finances and abundance. So those are a lot there. Going a little extra fast. Remember, I'm trying to keep it under 15, hopefully under 10 most of the time. But today I just want to make sure you guys get it, what I'm saying. So if you have even more time, so there's 3 levels to this. You can take level 1, level 2, which is what I just explained, or level 3, and that's just plain full out. After each of the questions, Ask yourself, is this really true? And you don't have to have all the questions. I'll read some, and you can, and let me know if you're ready to play full out, or if you want all the questions, just text me, and I'll just add it to like this chain or something. So where am I now in my life, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually? Number 2, what does the purpose of my life seem to have been? What would I like my purpose to be? What am I passionate about? What gives me immense joy? What is my spiritual source? Is my life consistent or in alignment with my values? How do other people see me, and how do I see myself? Interesting one, right? What qualities would I use to describe who I am now? What qualities describe the person that I would like to be? What have I been putting off doing? These questions are meant to probe you, to help you see things in a unique way or in a different way, so that you have that perspective all around, and you're able to like attract and fine tune more with more clarity where you want to be. What do I need to forgive in myself or others? What do I want to do with the remainder of my life? What are my goals? I have been blessed with skills. What are they? These are great ones to have and do like in meditation, or you could even take one question and like go into meditation, or like a quick quiet moment with yourself to hear the answers, because your soul knows the truth. That's one main affirmation of soul coaching, is your soul knows the truth. You already know all this, and it's just extracting it, revealing it, removing some of the clutter and the old past patterns and the old limitations, so that you can get to it. Am I using these skills? What would need to change for me to use my skills? So people who fail to make changes in their life usually get stopped by frustration, which is then followed by procrastination. We've all done it, right? When you feel frustrated, look at this opportunity to strengthen your connection to your soul. Breathe deeply, take a risk, and vigorously plunge ahead through it. You'll find clarity on the other side. This is the moment for a breakthrough. So that's for this next week. You can play it all out. You can like play this video again to get a reminder of some of those questions, because I did rattle them off as fast as I could, because remember, this is a mini session. But committed to change. Level 1 is just assessing your life. Going for it. Level 2, steps and leaps, bridging the breach, deeper questions, and then playing full out. Level 3, which is assessing your physical environment and life questions. So see where you are with that, but just remember the affirmation, and I'll put it back in the main description of this video too, just so you can have it and come back to it. My evaluation of myself is not who I am. So here we're connecting to the element of air, and it's just an amazing way of knowing that like one element cannot be without the other, and we need to find harmonious balance within us. What you can do also as a part of your intentions, maybe you don't want to write things down, maybe you're more of a tactile person, create that altar for this next 28 weeks. Have something that represents earth, air, fire, and water and spirit for you on the altar, or whatever you want it to be. Maybe you only want it to have crystals, and you're like, nope, I'll have a crystal that represents earth and air and water and fire, and that's it. But it's all crystals. It can be whatever you decide it to be. So try that. Obviously, fire, you can have candles, and anything else that might represent fire to you personally. It could even be a picture. Earth, you can always go outside, grab leaves, grab acorns, grab dirt, anything. Or of course, crystals is herbs or earth, anything, from outside would be good. And when you're going on daily walks, bring something in from outside anyway. Just place it on your altar as a reminder of your walk that day, and then do it again the next day. Water can be obviously water in a vase, essential oils, etc. And then air, a feather, something like a statue of a little bird, a hawk, an eagle can be element of air, whatever that is for you. We all know that when you're doing your altar, you can have this, and it has all 4 elements. The shell itself represents water. This herb is earth. And then when you light it, it's fire and air. So we have all the elements represented here, which is great. But have something that when you walk by it reminds you, I set that intention. Oh yeah, that's great. And maybe if you want to send some light, some white light, some healing energy, keep the energy vibrant on the altar, you can do that. But those are just some extra ways to really put something tactile in there, because it actually dives deeper into your own subconscious and that layer and those levels to help you embody it more, and it brings it more out into your lived reality. So hopefully this is going to be interesting for you guys. I can't wait to hear what what you do with like just the first week, and then maybe like some people are like, I don't understand what's happening, but I'll play along, and then maybe you'll get it more so next week. And sometimes you're just like, no, I'm committed, whatever this is. I don't exactly know what's happening, but I'm committed. And then the energy, your intention is going to be powerful. It will truly affect you on deepest levels. So hopefully this calls to you, and if it does, keep it going. And then if it calls to you and you want to dive deeper, let me know. We can always go into the program live or with my recorded classes. So Topanga says bye to everyone. You hear the barking, I don't know if you can, but I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. If this is the last time I see you, have an amazing weekend, and then we'll see each other next week. I am coming again live for a few minutes tomorrow as well, but again, have an amazing rest of your day. Blessed be.